fucking turn. Stupid ass fucking cunt. Now I had to pee. Brady's here. May not be here though. I have to get my weed first. He's here. Hi. Hearts. Hold on. I don't even have an appetite. Whatever. So, pretty tired of being treated like I'm a motherfucking tired of being treated like I'm just this bad demon child that everybody fucking hates. Like, I'm tired of that. Come on YouTube, talk shit, talk about me, call me names. Go in real person. And you know what's so crazy? I don't do nothing to nobody. I don't bother nobody. I don't fuck with nobody. But people always got something to say about me and what I'm doing and what the fuck is going on in my life. I've never seen so many negative, hateful people. If your own teacher fucking hates you, you ain't never gonna get nowhere. And it makes sense to why I took that long ass break from school, cause you just never know what the fuck you dealing with. Now it made me feel like I'm a motherfucking menace to society. Something is wrong with me, and I ain't even doing shit. Like, I must be probably the most famous person in the world, supposed to be. That's how people treat me. Like, I'm finna shit on everybody, bro. Like, and I put that on my life, bro. Cause that's crazy. Like, people really be picking on me, and that's just so crazy to me. And then even y'all on here, on this one, y'all be hating on me too. Everybody be fucking hating on me. It's like everybody want to be me. So much hatred. Hi. Hello. Got some Red Lobster at the house. I'm probably gonna eat. Gotta smoke a blunt first though. Going to class because I have therapy at 11, and then I see a psychiatrist at 2:30. So my whole day is gonna be taken by that. Hopefully they give me some answers. Me and my homeboy walked up there today. It was like a 20-minute walk, but we had to walk back too. So it was like 40 minutes, 42-minute walk. But it was so nice in there, like, oh my God. Then this girl was in there. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to see what time I'm supposed to come. She didn't know shit. She looked so confused and so just bewildered. I was just like, oh my God. So I'm excited for that. I'm probably gonna get up at the school at like 10:30, go to my therapist. I gotta write down what I'm gonna tell my therapist. Let me see what percent I'm on. I'm on 19. Finally about to be home. But I kind of wanted to hang out with my homeboy, my friend. He's just so nice. Then my boyfriend, my friend boy, he came over yesterday trying to kiss me and shit. Nigga breath was so fucking hot. I'm like, why is your breath so hot, bro? I think you gotta keep his distance from me, man. I have to pee so bad too. Oh, I have to pee. Why are they going in slow motion? I gotta watch The Butterfly Effect again. I watched it like 3 times. This will be my 3rd time watching it. I do this all the time. I gotta make sure I charge the shit out of my phone tonight. I'm gonna charge my phone real good. Things could be worse, I must admit. Let me just drink. You took the damn tree out the thing. That's why I be thinking she be fucking with my shit. I'm hungry. A little, not a little bit, but a lot of it. I'm hungry. I got some pasta saved over. Oh yeah, let me look this up real quick. What happened? Oh, I just got kicked out of class because I was on my phone for 5 seconds. You know, the crazy thing is, like, before like when the class started, the bitch came and sat like right next to me. I don't know. I just want to call it a coincidence, but I'm tired of getting kicked out like I'm a menace to society or some shit. Like I'm really disrupting people, and I'm not. I feel like I'm being picked on, to be honest.
A mind is a terrible thing to waste, and so is a vote. Historically black colleges and universities are
Like, fucking bitches.
a biased and racist teacher, a classroom full of tension. But there's a twist that no one saw coming, and it's about to expose years of hidden prejudice. Get ready for a story that will make you rethink what really goes on behind closed classroom doors. The bell rang, signaling the start of another day at Westfield High. Miss Roberts stood at the front of her English class, her stern gaze sweeping over the students as they settled into their seats.
That's so funny. My name is Robertson. My last name is Robertson. Her name is Miss Roberts. I'm telling you, these people are cunts.
The air felt thick with unease, a familiar tension that always seemed to accompany her lessons. As the last few stragglers hurried in, a new face appeared in the doorway. Jasmine King stepped into the room, her backpack slung over one shoulder. The other students' eyes followed her, some curious, others wary. Miss Roberts's lips tightened into a thin line as she watched Jasmine make her way to an empty desk.
Well, well,
Miss Roberts said, her voice dripping with false sweetness.
it seems we have a new addition to our class. I do hope you can keep up with our rigorous curriculum.
The way she emphasized rigorous made it clear she had her doubts. Jasmine met her gaze steadily, but said nothing. As Miss Roberts turned back to the board, the atmosphere in the room shifted, a storm brewing just beneath the surface. The tension in the classroom was palpable. What happens when a teacher's prejudice collides with a student's quiet strength? Jasmine's next move could change everything. Miss Roberts cleared her throat, her eyes narrowing as they settled on Jasmine.
Today, we'll be discussing the themes of power and oppression in To Kill a Mockingbird. Who would like to start?
Her gaze
I don't
swept
give
the
a
room,
fuck about him.
deliberately avoiding Jasmine's raised hand. After calling on several other students, Miss Roberts finally acknowledged Jasmine with a tight-lipped smile.
This Christmas, be legendary. When you give a farm animal or two,
Yes, Ms. King. Do you have something to contribute?
Jasmine straightened in her seat, her voice steady.
I believe the novel shows how systemic racism.
Systemic racism?
Miss Roberts interrupted, her tone dripping with condescension.
My dear, I think you're confusing this classic American novel with some modern political agenda.
A ripple of unease passed through the classroom. Some students shifted uncomfortably in their seats, while others smirked, eagerly anticipating the drama unfolding before them. Jasmine took a deep breath, her fingers curling around the edge of her desk.
With all due respect, Miss Roberts, the racial injustice in the book is a reflection of...
That's quite enough.
Miss Roberts cut her off again, waving a dismissive hand.
Perhaps you should focus on understanding the text as it's written, rather than trying to impose your own interpretations.
The air in the room grew thick with tension. Jasmine's jaw clenched, her eyes never leaving Miss Roberts' face. She remained silent, but her posture spoke volumes, a quiet defiance that seemed to unsettle the teacher even more. Miss Roberts turned back to the whiteboard, her marker squeaking as she wrote.
Now, let's discuss the actual themes the author intended. Can anyone tell me about the symbolism of the mockingbird?
As the lesson continued, Miss Roberts pointedly ignored Jasmine's attempts to participate. Every time Jasmine raised pushed out of her education.
I don't know what I do on my fork.
As the class neared its end, Miss Roberts announced a group project.
I'll be assigning the groups. We wouldn't want anyone to feel out of place.
The implications of her words hung heavy in the air. Jasmine's eyes narrowed slightly, recognizing the challenge for what it was. She squared her shoulders, meeting Miss Roberts's gaze with quiet determination. As the bell rang, signaling the end of class, students began to file out. Jasmine took her time gathering her things, her movements deliberate and unhurried. Just as she reached the door, Miss Roberts called out.
Ms. King, a word?
Jasmine.
That's not my teacher. I don't give a fuck. $28, $27, $26, $25, $24. I'm gonna have to put some seasoning in this bitch.
Jasmine turned, her expression carefully neutral.
Yes, Miss Roberts?
The teacher's smile was thin and sharp.
I hope you understand that in this class we focus on facts and analysis, not personal opinions or agendas. I'd hate to see you struggle because you can't separate your feelings from the curriculum.
For a moment, Jasmine said nothing. Then, with a calm that belied the storm brewing inside her, she replied,
I understand perfectly, Miss Roberts. I look forward to demonstrating my analysis skills in our next discussion.
With that, she turned and walked out, leaving Miss Roberts staring after her, a flicker of uncertainty crossing the teacher's face.
This is nasty.
As the days passed, Miss Roberts's initial uncertainty hardened into cold resolve. She'd show that girl exactly who was in charge, no matter the cost. The next class would reveal the depths of her prejudice and test Jasmine's strength like never.
Hey, this is Pastor Matthew Watley. I want to invite you to be a part of our TKN Leadership Summit 2024. It's going to be happening November 12th through the 14th. We have
That
some
is so
awesome
nasty.
and
This is
amazing
nasty.
speakers to come and to share with you the secret sauce
Hey.
of how to make a greater ministry impact wherever it is God has called you to serve. Listen, can I tell you that while we're excited to be
Never before. The following week, Jasmine entered the classroom with her head held high, determined to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Miss Roberts stood at the front, her eyes narrowing as Jasmine took her seat. The air crackled with tension, a storm brewing just beneath the surface. As the lesson began, Miss Roberts' focus on Jasmine intensified. Every movement, every word became subject to scrutiny.
Ms. King, is that gum I see you chewing?
She snapped, her voice sharp enough to cut glass. Jasmine
Hey.
froze, her hand halfway to her mouth. She wasn't chewing gum at all.
No, Miss Roberts,
Jasmine began, but the teacher cut her off.
Don't lie to me, young lady. Spit it out this instant.
Miss Roberts' voice dripped with disdain. Jasmine's classmates shifted uncomfortably, some averting their eyes, while others watched with morbid fascination. Jasmine stood slowly, her movements deliberate. She walked to the trash can, pantomimed spitting out non-existent gum, and returned to her seat. The silence in the room was deafening. As the class progressed, Miss Roberts' behavior grew increasingly brazen. She nitpicked every aspect of Jasmine's participation, from her handwriting to her posture.
Sit up straight, Ms. King. This isn't some casual hangout spot.
She barked, ignoring the fact that Jasmine's posture was no different from her peers. Jasmine's frustration was evident in the tightness of her jaw and the way her fingers curled around her pen. She took deep breaths, struggling to maintain her composure as the onslaught continued. The class dynamics began to shift. Some students, like Sarah in the front row, shot sympathetic glances at Jasmine when Miss Roberts wasn't looking. Others, emboldened by the teacher's behavior, joined in with snickers and whispered comments. During a group discussion, Jasmine raised her hand to contribute. Miss Roberts' lips curved into a cold smile.
Yet,
Dude, I'm tired. I don't know what I am. I'm hungry, but I don't know what to eat because my stomach hurt.
Being a mom to two, running a company, it's hard. But I signed up for this. I told myself that.
Javon was only 14 years old when he found out that he was going to become a father. Now, at the age of 17, he has two.
The way you guys are coming, like, do I need to just go ahead?